Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Forever Branded TV. Start off by clicking that thumbs up button. Guys, today's album review that I'm going to give you is Coldplay's Ghost Stories. Yes, so guys, this album is epically amazing. I would just like to say this album is epically amazing. Guys, I'm a huge Coldplay fan. Guys, this one of my favorite songs by Coldplay is Clocks. I love that song to death. That was always one of my favorite songs ever since I was a kid. Guys, and if some of you don't know, my girl B Rocker Brandy is the one who sampled that song, or someone from her, someone who directed that, sampled that song from Off Clocks and put it on her song, Should I Go, on Aphrodisiac. Guys, that is one of my favorite songs by Coldplay. I'm a huge fan of Coldplay. Now, let's get into this new album, Ghost Stories. Epically amazing, epically done, guys. This album gave me a fresh breeze. It's soothing. Every song is soothing, guys. Every song does not disappoint. And guys, this album, one of the things I like to mention about this album is that it gives me a lot of Tears for Fears, guys. The 80s pop group. They are one of my favorite pop groups. I love almost all their music, but this album gave me Tears for Fears. This album gave me work from their previous album, Parachutes, guys, and one of the songs on here reminded me of Clocks. I think that was Between a Sky Full of Stars. It kind of reminded me of Clocks and Oceans, kind of. So guys, but I'm going to get to the whole album. Always in My Head. It's just an amazing, epically song, guys. It starts off the album real smooth with voices, and it just takes you to heaven. And I really, really like that song. That's one of my favorite songs. It sounds like a song Tears for Fears would do. I forgot the name of it. But guys, Tears for Fears has so many cuts. But guys, that sounds like a Tears for Fears joint. Guys, Magic is number 2. I call it magic when I'm with you. Guys, that is my favorite song on this CD. That song is just so beautiful. That song is beautiful. The words is beautiful. The words are powerful. It's just one of them songs you with your loved one and y'all just expressing yourselves. And y'all just love each other to the max. And guys, that's a song you can dedicate to your lover. And that's one of the reasons why I love that song. Guys, Ink is number 3. Guys, I believe that's talking a little bit about a tattoo. But guys, I really, really like that song. Ink is an amazing song that caught my attention throughout this album. Then we got True Love. Guys, that's another Tears for Fears sounding joint. Guys, but it's more of an urban pop rock song. But guys, I just love this whole album. I give this album a 10 out of 10 because it has Tears for Fears flavor, and it reminds me of Parachutes, the album Parachutes, and also I just love the work. I just love the body work. It has 9 tracks. And guys, I don't really know if it has a deluxe edition, guys. I forgot. I was checking because I was looking at my friend the K2 spot. And shout out to him. I was looking at his review. And mind you, I forgot that the album came out today, because usually, albums come out on Tuesdays. So I woke up and I was looking at it and I said, okay, well, let me just get this album review, because I thought it was coming out on Tuesday. So I got the dates mixed up. But anyway, then we got Midnight. Guys, there's another song that I really like, guys. Pretty much this whole album. Midnight was just one of them songs you just can listen to, and you could just close your eyes and just feel like you in another world. And then we got Another's Arms, guys. There's another one of my favorite songs. There was a little blippy for Coldplay. It had a little urban-y type beat, and I enjoy it. I like it. Then we got Oceans, guys. That is one of the most beautiful songs. That song definitely has a Tears for Fears on it. That song, Pessimist, on Tears for Fears. What the hell is the name of that album, guys? It reminds me of that. It reminds me of that song they did. It kind of remind. I can't think because they have so many songs, Tears for Fears. But guys, this album really reminds me of a Tears for Fears type album. And you know, this is no shade at all because you know Tears for Fears is a long. They were a group a long time ago. But guys, I'm just saying I can hear a little bit of inspiration, and that's okay. That is okay, and that's one thing I give respect on about this album. It just reminds me of a Tears for Fears album. And guys, A Sky Full of Stars, that song is just beautiful. It reminds me of a 4th of July type song. I don't know. It just gives me 4th of July. You looking at you up at night. It kind of reminded me of Katy Perry's Fireworks a little bit. So it's giving me a fireworks. You up in 4th of July. You celebrating and you looking at the fireworks and you just with your loved one, y'all kissing. It's just guys. It just gives me that feel. And then the last song was Oh. Guys, that also gave me a Tears for Fears. Guys, this album is epically amazing. Coldplay are the best at what they do. They're one of my favorite rock bands. But the one thing they are known for making a lot of ballads. They make a lot of ballad type rock songs. They don't make a lot of hardcore. They make a lot of soothing, just a lot of beautiful music. And guys, shout out to Coldplay, guys. Please pick up that album. This is Forever Brandon TV, guys. Deuces.